Hello, everyone, and welcome to this little sweet Slinky practice. Start by finding your way into downward facing dog and rooting through your hands. Start to wiggle, massage into the corners of your body. Play around with some undulations, some ripples through your spine at your own speed, in your own way, massaging through your entire spine. Now, as you inhale, wave yourself forward into a rounded high plank. And as you exhale, pivot your heels to the right, pressing your left heel down, keep your right heel lifted. Then press into your right foot and lift your left one. Come through a side plank and then step your left foot off your mat and open up into wild thing. Keep rooting into the earth, curl your heart forward and reach your left leg up super high towards the sky. Bring your left hand to the top of the mat, pivot your right heel down and sweep your left leg through, crossing your left ankle over your right thigh, or intertwining your legs like eagle legs. Press your left hand down and forward and reach your right arm over your ear. Gaze up towards the sky. From here, slow motion, see if you can step your left foot all the way up to the top of the mat just inside your left hand and open up into triangle with your right arm by your ear, so you're getting a sweet side body stretch here. Gaze forward, bring your right hand to the top of the mat, pivot to the knife edges of both of your feet so all your toes point towards the left, and then sink your outer right hip to the floor. From here, stack your knees, coming into shoelace legs, and then come up and over, rooting your left hand or forearm, reach your right arm over your ear. Press your left hand down and away from your left hip to further open up through your right side. Turn your heart a little bit towards the sky. From here, slowly bring your right hand to the top of the mat, pivot on your feet till all your toes point towards the right side of your mat into a wide-legged forward fold with a side body stretch, keeping your hands at the top of the mat. Then pivot on your feet once again, sprinkle your left fingertips forward and wide, root into your left foot, reach your right leg high, bend your knee and take Ardha Chandra Chapasana, taking hold of your top foot. Really slingshot your heart forward as you kick your foot into your hand. Bring your right fingertips to the floor, curl your right knee into your nose, lift your left heel, and then reach your right leg all the way to the back of your mat and rise up into a warrior one. Magnetize your feet towards one another, hug in at your waist and curl your heart towards the sky. Circle your arms wide, bring your hands down to the earth, press down, lift your left foot up and glide to three-legged down dog. Play around with some movement here, getting into your hamstrings and your hips. And then, from here, slowly begin to pivot to the knife edge of your right foot. Place your left foot up as high as you can onto your right inner thigh, making tree legs. Reach your left arm by your ear. And then see if you can start to turn your belly and your heart towards the sky. Really press your left foot into your right inner thigh. And root your right hand down and forward. And from here, bring your left hand back to the top of the mat and step back into down dog. Take a few ripples, undulations, wiggles, some sweet slinky movements through your spine, massaging it all in. And then inhale, wave yourself forward to a rounded high plank, and exhale, pivot your heels towards the left. Press down through your right heel, keep your left heel lifted. Then root into your left foot and slowly begin to open up into wild thing, stepping your right foot off your mat and arcing your heart. Reach through your fingertips and press your feet down and away from your top hand. Lift your right knee up high, right hand to the top of the mat, slow motion pivot, rooting down through your left foot, cross your right ankle over your left thigh, or entangle your legs like eagle. Reach your left arm over your ear, and then as you press your right hand down and forward, turn your heart towards the sky. Now from here, see if you can either carry your right foot up or just step it up inside your right hand, opening up into triangle with your left arm reaching over top of your ear, and root down firmly through the knife edge of your left foot. Lean back into your back body and turn your gaze towards the sky. Left hand down, pivot to the knife edges of both of your feet so all your toes point towards the right side of your mat, and lower your outer left hip to the floor. You can rest your right elbow onto your right knee, and then come on up into shoelace, stacking your knees. Take an inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring your right hand down or forearm down and reach your left arm up and over your ear. Really anchor your left sit bone down and press your right hand down and away from your right hip. Open up more through your left side. Turn your heart a little towards the sky. Feel your breath. And your left hand comes to the top, right hand as well. And slowly begin to pivot once again. So all your toes point towards the left side of the mat, coming into a wide-legged forward fold variation with your hands at the top, so you're getting this sweet side body stretch. Turn your toes forward, come all the way up into candy cane. With your right fingers forward and wider, kick your left foot into your left hand and curl your heart forward. From here, bring your left fingertips down, lift your right heel and curl your left knee in towards your nose. Squeeze. And then inhale, lengthen your left leg all the way back in slow motion. Step into warrior one. Root the knife edge of your left foot. Hug in at your waist, press into the earth and curl your heart towards the sky. And slowly begin to cascade your heart forward. Bring your hands down and bow over your right leg. From here, take an inhale to prepare. Halfway lift, and as you exhale, root down through your hands. Pick your right foot up, lift your left heel really high, and then glide back into three-legged down dog. Playing around with hip circles or bending your knees and stretching your legs straight to massage in. And then slowly pivot to the knife edge of your left foot. Place your right foot onto your left inner thigh and reach your right arm over your ear. And then lean back here. Imagine you're going into a wild thing, but with tree legs. Try to keep your left big toe rooting into the earth. Then slowly pivot back, bring your right hand to the top of the mat, and glide back into down dog for some more spinal massages. Undulating sequentially forward and back. You can also try the reverse undulations. Just play around, make it feel good, make it feel yummy, slinky, sensual, like a massage from the inside out. Allowing your body to express yumminess. And then lift your heels and wave yourself all the way forward into up dog. Then lower your thighs, untuck your toes, coming into cobra on fingertips. Now here, feel free to move around, roll your shoulders, get into your neck, slink yourself up and down. Just make it feel yummy and nourishing. Really inhabit every corner of your body with your breath and your awareness. And then slowly from here, glide yourself back through hands and knees and surrender into child's pose. Really allow gravity to have you. Let yourself get earthy and soft and melted. And then lift up through your head, root your forearms, interlace your fingers, or bring your palms into prayer. Lift your pelvis up, and if Pincha Mayurasana is in your practice, then go on, press up or kick up into the inversion, or use a wall. If you'd like to explore variations, you can bend your knees, sticking your bum back, gaze towards the floor, and then begin to bring your right foot towards your head. Keep melting your heart towards the earth, and then swap your legs. Your right knee begins to hug forward, and your left tippy toes come towards your head. Hold, breathe, exit when you need to, and just come into dolphin. Hips up, press your forearms down and forward, and root your heels towards the earth. Then bring your knees down and come to sit onto your heels with your toes untucked. Legs together, sides of your feet together, lean back and lift your knees up off the floor. You can keep your fingertips down or bring your hands into your knees, or reach your arms up to the sky. Lengthen your spine up as you lean back. Keep holding and breathing, and if it feels good for you, play around with some arm movements, moving your hands, wiggling, massaging through your shoulders, your wrists. Just exploring, playing, feeling. And then from here, come through your hands and your knees and come into down dog. Then as you inhale, lift your heels, look forward. And as you exhale, bend your knees, keep looking forward, load your spring and hop or float to the top of your mat and rise all the way up to stand. Have a little wiggle, a little dance, celebrate that you've practiced, yay. You can begin to just spiral side to side, letting your arms float, carrying the momentum. And then maybe you have a tree nearby. You can go give it a little hug or climb. I hope you enjoyed this little Slinky yummy practice. I hope it was nourishing for you. Please let me know in the comments how you liked it. And I'm sending you love from Bali always.